she'll respond to that, "This is my lagoon."
This is my swamp.
Hi, hello, welcome in. Oh, I made a sound. I forgot that made a sound, and that it was a different sound that I'm used to. Um, I don't. How do I usually start this one? Usually, all my other streams, I just start talking about how my week's been, but I feel like doing that for this one doesn't feel right. So hi, hello. It's D&D day, so it's a little different today. As you can see, I have a bunch of peeps with me. If you are here from somewhere else somehow and you don't know who I am Chickadee. This is me channel. Then it just happens to be tuning in right now. And then I'll let everybody else fight over who wants to introduce them. Or introduce each other, like that one other time.
Hi, my name is Chris. I play a ranger called Latruda. They are very, very badass. But if they didn't have half the limbs missing, half the limbs but twice the fun. You may remember me from the online show. Can I fit that in there? It's a show. It's a show where we put things in things and see if they can fit, and if they don't, well, they don't. It's like we were in a lawsuit thing with Mythbusters because Mythbusters stole our idea. But yeah, enough about that. My lawyers are going on about that. Over to you.
Someone.
Hi, I'm Red. I play Hordak Kettle Whistle, who is a mastermind rogue, and he does the shifty badoopies, the costume changes, and has a bunch of different personas that he plays, and that's a whole lot of fun for everyone.
Hey, that rhymed.
I wrote it ahead of time.
I'm sure you did. And last but not least,
I'm Ashley, and I'm playing Aoife Seahound, who's a barbarian human, who's also goes around pretending as though she's a wizard just because she's an academic. And this is her second week playing in this campaign. She made her legendary entrance last week.
it was a great entrance.
That was a good entrance.
Okay, I'm going to. We gotta start using these. I might start putting like a cap on how many sessions we can go through because you guys definitely each have a chatspiration right now for surezies.
Oh.
And I believe there's a +1 out there for anyone but Red.
Oh, nice.
I believe
Wow.
I believe that one came from Michael.
Is the chatspiration? Is it a D6?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm missing a lot of dice.
You're missing dice?
I'm definitely missing a lot of dice. Oh.
I mean, I have
How?
lots of dice. If you need dice, I can share my dice.
Oh no, I have enough dice. I'm just like I'm missing parts of my sets.
Oh, so am I. I think we maybe have a dice goblin. Okay, let's do a recap. I believe we're at Chris.
It is me for the recap. Luckily, I don't think we got much done last episode, so that's always good news.
For whoever's doing the recap, yeah.
I apologize. I'm not 100% today. I'm very ill, and it's because of Ashley.
Wow, what'd you do?
Sneezed in
I
his
was
mouth.
very ill for a week, and then we got to the end of the week, and I was okay again, and we were like, oh, Chris didn't get ill too, and then the next day Chris got ill too.
Unfortunate.
Yeah. So, we were amidst a glorious battle between us and the Revenant that is after Latruda, because they may have unjustly, in the Revenant's opinion, they were unjustly murdered by Latruda. But in everyone else's opinion, they got what was coming to them because they were a sleazy politician that was very, very much against the people. Does that justify murder? Yes, it does. So we were fighting this revenant, and then all of a sudden, this barbarian shows up with a big stick, starts casting spells, kills the revenant, which wasn't the plan, by the way.
True.
But I really did save our asses because the second that thing touches Latruda is just dead. Then the barbarian just knocked its block off with the stick. We went back to town. I spent 10 gold on drinks for everyone. And then we did more research on the Revenant. It turns out Revenants can see in the dark, and they find a body within 24 hours. So we have 24 hours, which I think the time is up now. They have a strong ability to influence the people that they're after, which is yours truly. And we need to find a wish spell. I don't know where we're going to get a wish from.
Wait, they have a strong ability to influence who they're after?
Yeah.
So if we deal with this revenant, like maybe you like won't be French anymore.
Maybe that's why I'm French. Maybe. Latruda didn't sleep that night, but we've headed off and we're heading to the coast to establish a nice trade route back at the town because shit's fucked. I think that was... Oh, there was some hijinks for our little friend, Mr. whoever he was at the time. Decided he wanted to steal a bow. Did you want to steal a... Was it a bow that you wanted?
Oh, I did steal a bow. I
Yeah.
succeeded.
As a small child, I believe.
Yeah,
was the disguise.
I have a short bow +1 now.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was trying to sell something, wasn't he?
Yeah.
I don't know what he was trying to do.
Yeah,
he was just
but I
arguing.
Didn't sell it
over.
and ended up just committing theft instead.
Yeah.
Oh no, I was trying to sell my bow, being like my bow was used by a great adventurer. Me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, and then that's everything that happened. Now we are
That's it.
on the trail. We rolled our percentages, didn't we,
Yep.
for the encounters on the trail?
Did indeed.
Oh yeah.
Indeed.
I thought you tried to sell a knife that when you stab somebody they fall in love with you.
Oh yeah, I forgot I did that too. Man, I get up to a lot of shenanigans.
You did,
Yeah.
yeah.
I did forget it, but it was just a regular dagger. I was just lying. Yeah.
I think Aoife helped out with that and cast something on the dagger to make it more realistic, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, but the like shopkeeps like could tell like if the thing was magic or not.
Yeah, they have like a like the blue light like we shine money on, but for magic items. I'm like, this is magic. They're like, nope. Sorry.
Got a little marker pen. Like,
Yeah.
"Oh, sorry, but this isn't magic. And yeah, that's the recap. We're currently on the road with all our thug friends.
Yeah.
They aren't actually thugs, but that's the stat block that we use for them.
Yeah. Indubitably.
And
Yeah.
Aoife's joined us.
Yeah.
We're spreading the good news of how to close the portals.
It's true. Hoping
Have you heard the good word?
The magic users around can figure out this strange magic that hasn't been figured out by
Luckily, we've got a wizard now, though.
Exactly. Yeah, so you can set off on the dusty old trail for a few days. You travel without anything really changing. It's still very hilly, plainsy, grassy land. About 4 days in, the the terrain starts to change. It starts to look like a little rockier, a little sandier. A lot less plant matter is growing here as the soil is fertile. Another day or so goes by, and you start to smell the salty air of the sea.
I smell the salty air of the sea.
Oh, sorry.
So during that time, if there's anything that you wanna like do during your travel, talk to your fellow companions and things like that, now's the time to say that you've done something other than just the stuff.
Latruda is constantly keeping an eye on the horizon and really flinchy, and they haven't slept in well, since we left the town, so it's been a day.
It's been days at this point, so
Oh, and maybe they did sleep.
yeah.
At some
So
point.
you can make the decision how many levels of exhaustion you want to take from not sleeping. It's been about 4 days at this.
Yeah, probably drank themselves to sleep at some point. So I'd say 1 maybe. When we are on the road to the coast.
I'll have spent some time during the journey using one of my daggers to carve my name into my newly acquired shortbow to prove that it is mine, in case anyone comes and like, hey, you stole that. I'm like, no, my name's carved into it.
I don't see your name on it.
Yeah, exactly.
Roll me a sleight of hand check.
Yeah.
If only we had some sort of craftsman.
17.
Okay, it looks pretty good too.
Yeah.
Legible, and you didn't like hit anything you shouldn't have. You stayed on the lane of wood rather than like going corners.
Important. There's a car going off.
There is a car going off.
God damn. I triggered the anti-theft on the bow, I guess. Important point about where I carved my name. I carved it on the my bow hangs on my back, right? I carved it so that my name is pressed against my back, so it can't be seen when I'm like in disguise. Like that's
good
important.
point. Is it Hordak that you've carved, and did you also carve your last name?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so
legally,
it has
you have to.
Legally, you have to.
Yeah, legally, yeah. If you don't have the full name, you don't own it. That's how it works.
Okay,
Yeah.
That's canon, I guess now.
It could have been any Hordak.
It
Could have been any Hordak. Yeah. Also, the socialist communist government overthrower seems to care a lot about property.
So I guess that's another question. Who are you throughout this journey?
I think I'm who are we with?
I mean, you're with the whole caravan stuff.
Ash's character knows me as Hordak, right? What is your character's name again? Sorry, I'm gonna ask this 1,800 times.
Aoife.
Aoife. Yes, Aoife.
Aoife.
Aoife. Okay. But yeah, Aoife knows me as Hordak, right?
I think as Monozaki. I don't know. You're supposed to
mentioned
keep track of
Monozaki a few
this.
times,
Oh, okay.
and Aoife was just like, "Who? What?"
And then the rest of the caravan probably knows me. They know me now. Like
I think so for sure.
Yeah, I think I'm just Hordak.
I think
And
Shelley
Shelley knows what you've done.
Yeah.
Right, I believe that prompted the line. I guess we're having turtle soup tonight. Yep.
Yeah. If there's nothing else during that journey. Describing things.
I think Latruda will be definitely, you know how they've sort of been not necessarily like military training them, but you know, trying to organize people, very much taking command, because of the paranoia. Definitely a lot stricter if people are lagging behind or, you know, lollygagging. So literally just probably pissing everyone off.
At one point, Hordak will yell, "I just got little legs!"
Then fucking climb in the cart or something. Jesus, why are you walking?
Oh, why am I walking? Lazy. Get in the cart.
It's actually because the carts took off before you got in. You're like trying to like catch up to them.
With his pants around his ankles.
Oh man. Okay. Yeah, so as you continue along the road, I'm going to have everyone do a wisdom saving throw.
Ooh. Ooh. Of all the things, I think literally isn't wise.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, I was
no.
thinking the same thing.
16 wisdom.
I got a 14.
I got an 8.
Oh, you beat me. I got 7.
Oh god, okay.
Hordak's the wisest of all.
Yeah, so literally everyone in the caravan, all your little cronies and all of the merchants and things that are with you, everyone except for Hordak, feels a draw to start going off the path, and everybody, including Hordak, starts hearing a lullaby being sung.
I'm like, where's
Um,
everyone going?
what languages does everybody speak?
Oh, I DM'd you.
I did
Did
see
I
that,
remember?
yeah.
I remembered you asking me.
I speak Common and Orcish. Oh, and Elven.
Common, Celestial, and Elvish.
Oh, cool. You speak fancy languages. I'm halfling and Orcish, and thieves can't.
No, they can't.
Okay, so nobody understands the words of the lullaby that's being sung, but there are like some sounds that seem familiar to those that know Elvish.
And I don't hear nothing.
No, you do. You hear it.
I hear it. Okay.
So,
okay.
I guess, like, from Hordak's perspective, like, you start hearing this lullaby, and you can kind of see people, like, slowing the caravan, getting down, and starting to walk off of road.
Hey, guys! What are we can investigate it if we want to, but, like, a conversation first. This is a democratic caravan, I thought.
I mean, can you not hear what is going on?
Yeah, no, I can hear it, but you're just wandering off without saying anything towards it. Don't you
It's
think
beautiful,
that's odd?
don't you think? We should
It's
definitely
alright.
go and see what it is.
It's fine. Well, I don't know if it hit top 5 lullabies. Like, Katy Perry, the Tabaxi Bard, had a pretty banging one last year.
Nah, her music gets me all riled up.
So having Hordak call out to everybody can make another wisdom saving throw with advantage.
I don't have to though, right?
You do not have to.
I got 18 both times.
I got 12.
Okay. So being called out to, you can still hear the lullaby being sung, but everybody kind of stops and is very confused as to why they're not in the caravan anymore. So you still have the option to go to it, but you're not being drawn towards the sound.
Oh, you just had to ruin the music, didn't you? When you point out it's shit. Now it's shit.
I didn't say it was shit. I didn't say it was good or bad.
I was enjoying
I'm
that.
really posited that it was odd that all of you suddenly started wandering off towards it without saying a word.
Okay, yes, that
Almost
is
like
fair.
there was some magical effect or something, or you were charmed.
Now the question is, do we go and investigate it? Because we are supposed to be clearing this route.
I think so. Yeah, if we're clearing the route, we definitely should. But now we won't be like walking dumbfounded into an ambush, probably. So
I've got one leg. I can't help how I walk.
we c- we could use someone as bait, pretend someone did get lulled by it, and then
Hmm. You're the master of disguises and things. You're the masturbator. Can't you
I
pretend?
can. Yeah. What do we think? What kind of disguise are we thinking would be best for this?
You, but charmed.
It's not really a disguise then. It's just acting.
Well, fucking act.
All right. You know what? All right.
Sorry, that was a bit harsh. I've not slept, okay?
Okay, so I guess I'll lay out a little better. I'm sharing the map with you guys, right? Shared that to you.
Oh, is this... Okay.
So you're kind of I mean, I guess I should have gotten rid of that, but that's fine. Can you see my mouse when I
Yeah.
okay.
I can see the moves.
So I will show you guys in a bit, people watching, but you're coming up this road and you started kind of like wandering off of your caravan here. So you could tell that the road is going to start going to kind of still towards where you're trying to get to. The terrain that you're looking at is very rocky and gravelly with kind of like sparse plants kind of like popping up between cracks and rocks and things like that. And you can hear the lullaby coming from over here. The terrain is like sloping downwards towards this.
What's the green?
This green?
Yeah.
I don't know how well you can see that yet, but
Okay.
you can definitely see that you're close to the sea. So you can probably see this water in the distance.
So it's like rocky and sloping down, so we're sort of on a rocky hillside.
Yeah, and there's been a road kind of carved into it.
So this is gonna be like a cave, probably, wherever this lullaby is coming from.
It could be a cave or maybe a pool that's settled at the bottom. If we're near the
True.
coast, there's lots of, like, what are they called? Rock pools.
Yeah.
Perhaps a
We could go-
lagoon.
We could go crabbing. Let's go crabbing.
We can go crabbing. Okay. I don't know if the plan of that I had will work then, 'cause it's gonna be hard to be stealthed in like. It's pretty wide open. Like it's like I'm gonna be like, oh, and you guys are gonna be like in sight, crouched, following me, like.
That is a very good point. I don't think that plan would work. What do you think, Aoife? Have you come across charms and things like this before?
Does Aoife have knowledge on any of this? So far, Aoife's just been like sat there like writing every note, like trying to like transcribe the music and stuff because she's like, once she's come out of the trance.
Yeah.
But does Aoife have any sort of background knowledge of this?
Roll a history check for.
What's history as? Okay.
It's intelligence, so you should be pretty good.
14.
So based on what little information you have, being that it's close to the sea and that you're hearing a song, the first thing that comes to your head is a siren.
Wee woo.
I start like making notes and then I start drawing what like I think a siren looks like, and I'm like, I think this is what we're dealing with here, and then I'm like, the noise will be coming from here, and then I point to the mouth of the siren.
Okay. A siren. Okay.
Do you know what? Have you heard of them? Do you know what they are?
I believe they lure ships to crash on rocks or something. We are on the mainland, though. Wait, they
we're
just
on the mainland, but near the coast, aren't we?
Yes. Maybe it's lost. a lost siren? Maybe we can help.
I mean,
Shall we go in?
it's singing at us, so it's trying to lure us over. Maybe instead of killing us, it does just want us to help it.
Or maybe it's just hungry. We got a lot of meat still, don't we?
We do have a
We
lot
got a
of
lot
meat.
of meat to offload, so
Like we've smoked it, but maybe we've got like 2 weeks of like left before that shit starts. I didn't smoke
Yeah.
it very well. It was
maybe
very.
what if maybe we bribe the siren to get it to leave?
Maybe yes.
With
These
meat?
are possibilities. Do you know if what languages do sirens speak?
Do I know that, chick?
Do I know that?
Just check. Yeah.
It's a form of Elvish. It's an ancient Elvish. This is what she's just fucking making up now. Right. You can recognize some Elvish cognates.
I feel like Aoife should have like a baseline, deception. so we
just
we could
using
tell.
like the passive deception, like
Passive
would work for that.
deception.
Yeah, it's just I don't know, what is it, 8 plus whatever your thing, or 10 plus whatever your thing. So
But it's not
you
usually. It's not always deception. It's just a really obscure way of describing the most basic facts that everybody has.
yeah.
Yeah.
So you would know that sirens are of Fey descent, and so you would assume, without knowing, that they would know maybe like Elvish or Sylvan, or like or maybe Gnomish, that just like something based on like Elven script. Perhaps Aquan.
Oh.
It's not a language
maybe,
I have. It's gonna be an obscure version of it. I don't know what.
maybe Fox can translate for us. I don't know. Fox is Fayish.
If you
Fox
you
is
speak to
Fayish.
animals, can you speak to the siren?
Maybe. Well, let's go find out. I just confidently walk straight towards where the noise is coming from now.
Yeah, I think we're quite keen because
I'll
we're
follow
still
along.
slightly influenced.
Who's all gonna go with you? Is it just gonna be the three of you, or are you taking some muscle with you?
We should probably leave Muscle behind to like guard it.
Yeah.
If we're all gonna go. So I
Yeah,
think,
I don't want
think
this
just
to
the
be-
three of us.
yeah. And
Okay.
Fox.
It's one siren. How tough can it be, right?
Well, you don't. I mean, you think it's a siren, and you don't know anything about sirens.
We clearly know it's just one siren and nothing else going on.
Oh, it's 3 o'clock. Oh, yes. Goodness.
Oh my god!
What?
I think
Anyway,
you
the
terrified
three.
chick.
That well measured gulp probably would have been too much a minute earlier.
Sorry.
Oh man.
I have a cold. It was cold medicine.
I know what it was. I just I've never seen somebody just swing it out of the bottle.
It's fine. It's only 40% alcohol. It's fine.
Oh man. Okay.
So wait, is there alcohol in it? Sorry. I'm
Yeah,
distracted.
probably. So you're not sneaking at all. You're just walking confidently towards the sound.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're the siren inspectors.
Okay.
It's Jägermeister.
So you start walking towards the sound, and you get to it's not a very tall cliff, but it is a cliff nonetheless. So you get there, and looking down, you can now see a body of water, and there is a woman sitting on a rock in the center. From here, you can tell that she is like skin and bones, very greasy brown hair. She's in a wet, stained white dress. There's like seaweed in her hair. Like she looks dirty. And you can see a shell necklace around her. I'll let you all do an investigation check.
Is it site-based? Oh, I'm guessing it is, yeah.
I
It
got
is site-based.
18.
Uno.
I rolled a 1, but I'm proficient in it, so it's a 7.
Okay, so the 18, you notice now that, there is... The water isn't pristine. The water is very, very brackish. You see a lot of wilted plants around the area, and also, you start to realize that there's a scent wafting up of kind of like hay and just stagnant water. You see some like half-rotted fish along the edge of the water. Yeah, that's you've now noticed this.
Okay. I'll say, hey guys, I would not go in that water. It is brackish.
They really do need our help. What
Oh.
is...
Yeah, I'm concerned. Yeah, there's a general feel of miasma in the air around here, so I'm a little on
inhaler?
edge, a little concerned that it might be a byproduct of the siren and not something occurring to the siren. We'll see. I don't know. I'm just gonna yell, "Hey, lady!"
Okay, so first, after pointing that out, the rest of you can see, like, it almost like an illusion was dropped. You can now see how gross this area looks. Yelling, "Hey, lady," does indeed,
Hey, you!
get her to turn around. So you're now looking at her, you know, in the same way that the rest of her doesn't look great. Her face is not what you would generally consider beautiful. Again, it's very, very gaunt, pallid. She's caked in like mud, and there's algae on her from being in the water. If you would like to, you can now each do a nature or arcana check.
Okay. It doesn't matter. I got nothing for
Oh
either.
shit, I'm great with nature.
Oh,
I'm
I
all
got
like natural
I got
and
a
shit.
4.
I don't even shave.
13.
21.
Great, so the 21, I would like... Oh, actually, you just get to know all of this because you rolled so high. I set this up for no reason. Sweet. So you no longer believe that this is a siren.
Okay.
Oh no.
What did you get, Red?
A 4.
Yeah, you don't know anything. So, you now believe that this is a sea hag. And you are more familiar with hags than you are with sirens for whatever reason from your background. Maybe you just happen to like read stories or like have stories read to you about hags.
I've bedded a few.
So you know that this sea hag is amphibious, speaks Aquan, Common, and Giant. Sometimes they steal babies.
Oh.
They are willing to bargain, as all hags are. But it's not like the easiest thing to do. You still have to be able to like talk with them. Hags generally know.
Oh, wait. I don't speak the languages it speaks then, eh?
You speak common?
Oh, it speaks common. Sorry, I missed common. Sorry.
It generally knows the like most hags in the area because they're very territorial. So that also generally means that unless she's a part of a coven, There aren't other hags around.
Okay.
Sea hags specific. You don't know this still.
I'm not gonna remember anyways. So it's
I
fine.
know.
I'll just keep...
I know.
All right. Okay.
It just you're bugging me.
I'm just acknowledging you're saying things. This is what a human being does in conversation. To
I know.
indicate I'm
I know.
listening.
It's fine. Yeah, but see, you're distracting
Stop
me.
listening.
So sea hags specifically hate beautiful things. So
Fucked.
so they will generally they set out to destroy beautiful things around them. They have the ability to hide this, but they have a horrific appearance, which is like supernaturally frightening. And they have a little bit extra control over a frightened person, to the point of possibly killing them just by being so hecking scary.
Oh, like a ghost.
Can I continue on now?
Well, I mean,
Hold on. That
I have
no.
something I want to say.
Hold on.
Aoife still has her notebook out, right?
That doesn't look like your picture.
Yeah, I just like start like when people like get a newspaper and start making the thing really ugly.
Oh,
And, like,
Drawing a
putting, like,
mustache on it.
mustaches and boils and everything. She starts doing that to her own drawing.
Okay, so I yelled, "Hey, lady," and it turned around, right?
yeah, it is definitely staring up the cliff. Vantage point, you're not sure if she can see you or not.
So I want to continue yelling. I want to
Hold
say,
on. That isn't that
I wanna
siren.
say, this here lagoon. Sorry, just 1 second, Latruda. This this here lagoon is far below quality standards of lagoons in the area. We're gonna have to write you a ticket for this. My friend here, right? You start writing the ticket, Aoife, and we're gonna, if you don't get the standards up to a cleanliness as set by the state, we're gonna have to evict you from this here lagoon.
Aoife starts trying to look official to go along with the bit, like.
The LIS, the Lagoon Inspection Squad.
Yeah.
She like takes a couple steps backwards in the water so she can look up towards you, and she screams. As she screams, another illusion drops away, and you now see her true form. Do you keep looking? I'm mostly asking if Latruda keeps looking.
Latruda will like put the stump the stump like where the witch is and be like, don't look, it's a hag, it's not a siren. Ah shit, this is going to be harder than I thought.
So just before the stump goes up, like in front of your eyes, when she screams, her mouth opens much wider than you would expect it to. And you see her hair, it doesn't have seaweed in it, it is seaweed. The shell necklace was not shells, it was fish bones. And the dress is far more tattered than it was. She is as gaunt as she was before, that hasn't changed, but her skin is green with sickness and has patches of scales. But as you're like seeing this, you don't quite take it in, as Latruda's arm comes in front of you.
No, don't look. Shit. Okay. Fuck. This isn't good. Maybe we should we're gonna have to clear this though. Okay, we're going.
I mean, we gotta clear it.
We're gonna have to.
Wait, 1 second. So I'm not frightened yet though, about it.
You're not frightened.
Okay, I'm gonna say, You can yell all you want. It doesn't change the law of the land. Like, I don't write the rules. I'm just here to enforce them.
Aoife's like dying to take a look and draw more of this. and write more about it.
I mean,
Kind of like-
you can look. You can
kind of like
you can duck
kinda
underneath
tilt
the
over.
arm.
You know when you like watch a scary movie, you hold your arm so you, and she's just trying to get some detail.
Okay, so
I'm just imagining Latruda's like crouched over Hordak, like blocking the view while not looking, and then
And Hordak's
Aoife's
just
just like,
looking, and he's got like his
Yeah.
arms on his hips like this, just like looking unimpressed. Like, what do you want from me? Unless I see this hag, sir. Unless I see you start picking up fish heads and throwing them out of there, we're gonna have to get serious here.
I've got some plastic bags and a little arm on a stick.
So, if you are going to catch a glimpse, I'm gonna need you to do a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no. Oh no.
17.
Okay, yeah, so you can look. So you can look even in more detail, staring at this thing. Its mouth looks like a fish's mouth with very sharp teeth. Its tongue is longer than it should be. And you notice that it has like these giant claws, where fingers should be.
Yeah, I feel like she's realized that she can look at it and nothing's happening. She's like just full on writing and drawing about it in the notebook. Like less scared because she realized she can look at it.
Mhm.
I don't know whether that has an effect.
Well, you looked at it and you survived. You're not frightened. So
Okay.
people can react to that.
Yeah, I've just been like staring at it. Like, I don't need to roll anything.
Well, have you been staring at it though? Because Latruda's
I
trying
put-
to stop
I
you
put
from
my arm
staring
in
at
front
it.
of you.
Oh, did you put your arm in front of me?
Like I'm over you, looking away, while I've got my.
Oh, I
stump
would
in
have.
front of
I
me.
would have been like, what? Stop that.
But I
Trying to do
also,
something here.
if you didn't allow that to happen, then yes, you also need to do a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. And it's against frightened, right? Because I have advantage against getting frightened.
Correct.
Okay.
Surrounded by fucking idiots.
So I got 14.
You can also just look at it. You have no problem looking at it. You are not frightened by it.
All right, it's
It
not
is
cooperating.
gross,
Aoife, write the ticket.
Aoife like starts a new page and like starts drawing like a ticket. Puts like a little crest in the corner.
We got
Like a
we got a
big head.
notice of eviction here. I understand the claws probably make it hard to clean up the garbage, but you could have applied to the local township for assistance in this. and
While you're saying this, she's like splashing through the water out to like climb up the cliff.
Oh,
So we have the high ground here. Get ready.
morally
well,
and
maybe she's coming to
strategically.
reason. Maybe she's just coming to ask for like.
This is a hag. Have you heard of hags?
No.
I mean, I don't know.
She is a witch that eats babies.
My ex mother-in-law fits the description. Hey yo.
We don't have any babies, so are we not fine?
I mean, we're clearing this road for a trade route. I believe maybe. No, yeah, we're killing this thing. Okay.
I just meant it might not attack us.
Yeah, maybe it's friendly.
Maybe it's
Maybe
gonna pick
it'll
up the
just
ticket
clean
off
up the
me.
lagoon and be a good sightseeing stop
Well,
on the way.
I have got my axe out and I have readied an action to attack the witch when she approaches.
Okay.
All right,
I'm ready with my
will
staff.
Hordak will see that Latruda is not taking no for an answer. He'll just take out his bow and go.
Well, I have my
Alright.
axe and I'm ready to attack. I haven't attacked yet, but if the hag gets within 5 feet, I will. But
But you're
if they
allowed to
just,
keep talking to her.
I wouldn't come any closer. I am armed and vaguely dangerous.
All right, have we got that? Have we got
well,
that eviction
it's-
notice?
The hag's
like,
gonna
rip it off,
respond
eventually.
to Latruda.
I'll take it.
And
I'll-
she's gonna say, "Scarred one, you don't have to fight me."
No, we don't want to fight. We just want you to clean up the lagoon. And I'll walk towards her and hand her the eviction notice.
You're gonna walk towards her?
Yeah, and try to hand her the ticket that Aoife's made.
I do not follow him. Have you thought about a new character to design then?
Dumb ways to die.
So you get here, you can't quite hand it to her yet. And she's going to say, like, this is my lagoon. You came here, you're in my land.
Well, okay, I think I understand what you're saying. I am not in any way trying to argue that you don't own the lagoon or this is not your lagoon, but to be a member of the greater state of which your lagoon resides within, it does have to follow the rules of the land, so to say. So I mean, you know, you can make rules in the lagoon, but there's overarching rules that apply to your lagoon if you want to be a part of this state with the protections it affords from neighboring nations.
Damn, that was a lot of words.
I will let you roll a persuasion.
Right.
Deception.
Deception? Okay. 24.
Okay,
Not enough.
describe what the ticket looks like.
Aoife, what did you write?
I put eviction notice, Lagoon Road, offences, poor singing, poor hygiene, poor dress sense.
Oh no!
And then it says time scales immediate, and then it's like a little
A little thumbs up.
No, I want you to know you can't appeal this.
So she kind of like looks to your party again. And you can see her really side-eyeing everyone but Latruda. And so she like really doesn't want to get any closer to you. So she kind of like scrambled forward, grabbed the thing, and like moved back to where she is. And she looks at it, and she's like, "This doesn't seem fair. It says immediate. I can't help my nature."
Well, no, you can appeal it though, and we are willing to provide systems in place. If you go and talk to the local township ring before the council, you can appeal the decision within 48 hours, and they do have services available to help deal with the cleanliness of it. I understand with your claws, it's probably not that easy to keep it clean, so we've got ways of working around it.
I don't think you understand, and she's like starting to like shake. Do an insight check.
Oh my god, we're giving the poor hag anxiety about his hygiene.
Latruda, have you looked
12.
yet, or are you just listening?
I'm just listening. My stump. I'm just looking at my own reflection in it, basically. Just
Okay.
I got
Sorry.
a 12.
12? So you don't know why she's shaking. But she is. And she kind of like starts like leaning forward. And she says, "I don't think you understand what I am." And I'm gonna have everybody roll initiative.
Okay.
there it is.
Yeah. I was figuring it was coming, but I was like, what are the chances we convince this hag to go to the local council and plead for more time?
You know what? Actually, I didn't expect you to actually be able to get it to talk to us a little bit. Maybe we could have figured some sort of like they help the road in exchange for something. but I think the exchange would probably be babies, and I don't think that's okay.
Oh, that's
I
true.
mean, you can keep trying to talk to her throughout a combat, right? There's nothing stopping you from doing that.
I got 11.
I got 20.
Oh, I got 12. Sorry, I was supposed to say words.
Sorry, you said 12? You said too many words. And I got confused. And allies aren't here.
No, just the 3 of us.
Just the
4
three
of us,
of you.
sorry.
Oh, because
Just
Fox,
the
yeah.
4 of us.
Okay.
Oh shit, Fox would have looked.
Fox has got to do a wisdom saving throw.
Oh shit. I got Fox's stats. Somewhere out there.
Why would you bring Fox? It's like you want him to die.
Sorry, I could just get another one. No, I'd be devastated if Fox died.
And so just because we're moving into this, just a reminder that the line between the water and the gray, especially at the top, is a bit of a drop down if you're going to try to move that direction, but running around is fine. It like slopes down to the sand. The
How high?
sand, at its highest point, like 15 feet. Like it's not particularly high. And it is into water. Again, like, you don't know how deep the water is, so that's kind of choice you can try to make. The sand is difficult terrain for you. Unless you have something that says that sand isn't difficult terrain for you.
Fox got a 14.
Yeah, that's fine. Fox is fine.
Good Fox.
Aoife is a good swimmer. I don't think it says it on my character sheet, but she's from like a really coastal town where they go swimming and fishing a lot.
Okay.
So she's got
I think
right-
it's athletics, so I think you do have proficiency in it. You know.
Oh yeah, I do. Yeah. Okay.
All right. Latruda gets to go first. So, because you're not looking, all you've heard is the talking that's been happening, so you can react to that. So the last thing you heard was, "I don't think you understand what I am."
Oh, trust me, Hag. I understand exactly what you are. Unless we can come to a deal, we're going to have to evict you from near this road. This road needs to be safe for the travelers. I'm sorry.
So antagonistic off the start, but we can come to a deal.
So she'll respond, and she'll say, "I'm always willing to make a deal."
I will ready my axe still. In the order of where people are, I'd like to be go round sort of the north side a little bit. So I'm about 10 feet away from the hag.
Like here?
On the other side of Hordak.
It's like 10-ish feet.
Yeah, maybe just like I want to stand between Hordak and the hag.
Like here? Like here?
Sorry, there's a delay a little bit.
I know, I'm sorry.
It's directly next to Hordak, to the west.
I'd never
Yes.
eat shredded wheat in my head.
And then Fox will head like along the line between the rock and the sand, just 10 feet away, so that if the hag does attack, they can jump around. And need to be specific where Fox is. Just around there-ish.
Okay.
Yeah. And I've got my axe ready. My stump is ready.
Have you looked
Ready
at
for
her yet?
bonking. No, I've still not looked. I'm sort of. I've got like my brass stump is in front of my face, and I'm sort of looking at her feet.
Okay. I'll allow it. So it is the hag's turn. I would say that because you are looking at her feet, you can kind of see like this shaking that I was talking about. So if you want to do an insight check to see what that might be.
Oh my. Not very high. Oh, I'm proficient though. 16.
Okay, so you get the feeling that this is like anger that's being held back. Like she's trying not to attack.
Oh. Oh. What are
Sorry,
you
I'm
giggling
laughing
at?
at Ginny on your camera, which you
Yeah.
can't see on the screen.
Oh.
You can't see, luckily, but my dog is just legs akimbo, just vagina fully on display.
Nice. um so she's going to hold her turn, and that means it's Hordak's turn.
I'm gonna say. Well, I mean, what terms of a deal do you want then? And I'm gonna notch an arrow and just aim it. But I'm not gonna fire yet because I do want to try to deal with this non-violently still.
So she'll respond to you, like you're the one who's here to make a deal. You encroached.
Okay, well,
that's all in the, like, your turn. Like we are in initiative now, so you have to. So you can set like a trigger for your arrow if you want, or you can just continue to hold.
The trigger will be if she does anything aggressive towards any of us.
Okay. And that's your turn?
Yeah.
Alright, Ash.
So I've got like my staff thing in case things kick off. If I say, we can offer you food and transportation in exchange for agreeing to relocate.
She'll respond to that. This is my lagoon.
This is my swamp.
I look at these two and I'm like, I think she needs to go. And by that I mean...
Oh.
So you can move if you want. You still have an action if you... Or you can just stay where you are and wait for things to...
Am I the blue one?
Yes.
I will stay where I am for now.
Okay. It is back to top of the order then.
I can tell that you're angry with the situation, but we only came here because of your charming song. You dragged us off the road to come here. We can't have you luring travelers for your feasts. And I'm going to step one step closer.
Okay. Stepping one step closer does trigger her to attack.
Okay.
Um,
Which then would trigger Hordak.
Yeah. I guess so, yeah. Does 19 hit?
Yes. 19 hits.
You're within 5 feet, Latruda?
Yes.
Cool. So I got my sneak attack. Woo!
The second you drew your bow, I was like, you can get a sneak attack here.
You take 10 damage.
Owie, on my bum.
Ooh. I got 25.
To hit?
Yes.
Yeah, that hit.
Does my exhaustion... No, it's okay. I'm okay for now.
I do 24 damage with that arrow shot.
Damn.
So, thank you so much for checking out this video by Chick of All Trades. Don't forget, if you enjoyed, to like, comment, and subscribe. And please don't hesitate to come check us out live on Twitch.